Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the fascinating world of science. Today, we embark on an incredible journey, a journey deep within the building blocks of life itself. Imagine a world so small, yet so complex that it holds the key to our existence. What are we talking about? Well, it's time to dive into the mesmerizing universe of the cell, the fundamental unit of life. Get ready to unlock the mysteries, discover the wonders, and unravel the secrets of these tiny powerhouses. So, fasten your seatbelts, because today, we're about to embark on an adventure that will forever change the way you see the world. Let's explore the amazing world of cells. Good morning, class. Today, we're going to embark on an exciting journey into the world of biology. We'll be diving deep into one of the most fundamental aspects of life: cells, the unit of life.
Mr. Johnson, what exactly is a cell?
Excellent question, Sarah. A cell is the basic unit of life. Think of it as the building block of all living organisms. Whether we're talking about plants, animals, or even microorganisms, they're all made up of cells.
Nice.
So, how big are these cells? Well, cells can vary in size. Some are so tiny that they can only be seen under a microscope, while others, like chicken eggs, are large enough to see with the naked eye.
Oh, what's inside a cell, Mrs. Johnson?
Ooh, la la. Inside a cell, you'll find various structures called organelles, each with its own unique role. For example, there's the nucleus, which is like the cell's control center, and mitochondria, known as the powerhouse of the cell because they generate energy. I see. How many cells are in the human body? An adult human body has around 37.2 trillion cells. Isn't that incredible?
What about plant cells? Are they the same as animal cells?
Great question. Plant cells and animal cells have some differences. One key difference is that plant cells have a rigid cell wall and chloroplasts for photosynthesis, while animal cells don't. What happens if a cell dies? Ooh, lol, ooh. Cells have a life cycle just like us. They can die, divide, or differentiate into different cell types. When a cell dies, it's broken down and recycled. How do cells communicate with each other? Cells communicate through chemical signals. They send messages to each other to coordinate various functions in the body, like growth, immune responses, and more.
This is so fascinating, Mrs. Johnson. I want to learn more about cells.
I'm glad you're excited, Sarah. Understanding cells is the key to understanding life itself. Biology is an amazing subject, and there's still so much to explore. That's the spirit, class. Now, let's delve deeper into cell types. There are two primary categories: prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells.
What's the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells?
Great question, Emily. Prokaryotic cells, like bacteria, are much simpler in structure. They lack a true nucleus and membrane-bound organelles. On the other hand, eukaryotic cells, found in plants, animals, and fungi, have a true nucleus and many membrane-bound organelles. How do cells reproduce? Well, cells can reproduce through a process called cell division. The two main types are mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis is for growth and repair, while meiosis is for producing specialized cells, like sperm and egg cells.
Can cells move around?
Yes, some cells can move. White blood cells, for example, can move through your bloodstream to reach infection sites. They do this through a process called chemotaxis, where they follow chemical signals.
How did scientists discover cells in the first place?
That's a fantastic question. Cells were first discovered in the 17th century by Robert Hooke, who observed cork cells under a primitive microscope. Anton van Leeuwenhoek later improved the microscope and discovered microorganisms in pond water. Are there different types of eukaryotic cells? Absolutely, Mike. Eukaryotic cells come in various types. We have animal cells, like the ones in our body, plant cells with their cell walls, and fungal cells, which are responsible for the growth of mushrooms and mold.
Mr. Johnson, could you tell us about the nucleus in more detail?
Of course, Steve. The nucleus is like the control center of the cell. It contains genetic material in the form of DNA, which carries instructions for the cell's activities.
What's the endoplasmic reticulum, and what does it do?
Great question, Emily. The endoplasmic reticulum, or ER, is a network of membranes in the cell. There are two types: rough endoplasmic reticulum, with ribosomes attached, involved in protein synthesis, and smooth endoplasmic reticulum, which helps with lipid metabolism and detoxification. Ooh. What's the Golgi apparatus for? The Golgi apparatus processes, modifies, and packages proteins and lipids made in the endoplasmic reticulum. It's like the cell's post office, sending these molecules to their destinations within and outside the cell.
How about mitochondria? I've heard they're the powerhouse of the cell.
You're absolutely right. Mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell. They generate energy in the form of ATP through cellular respiration. They're like tiny energy factories within the cell.
What's the role of lysosomes?
Lysosomes are the cell's recycling center. They contain enzymes that break down waste materials, old cell parts, and even invading microorganisms. They're essential for maintaining cell health. Mr. Johnson, are there any organelles unique to plant cells? Yes, indeed, Tom. Plant cells have some unique organelles, including chloroplasts, which are responsible for photosynthesis, and the central vacuole, which stores water and helps maintain cell turgor pressure.
Can you tell us more about cell membranes?
Certainly. The cell membrane, or plasma membrane, surrounds the cell and regulates what enters and exits. It's composed of a lipid bilayer with embedded proteins that help with transport and cell signaling.
Huh?
Wow! Is there a limit to how many times a cell can divide? Yes, there's a phenomenon called the Hayflick limit, where most somatic cells can divide a limited number of times before they become senescent. This is due to the shortening of telomeres, which protect the ends of chromosomes during cell division. It's incredible to see your curiosity and desire to understand the inner workings of cells. These processes, from respiration to division and communication, are what keep life thriving. Keep those questions coming. And in our next class, we'll explore more about the remarkable intricacies of cell biology.
If you like our cartoon science school,
Please like, comment, and subscribe our channel now.
And don't forget to hit the bell icon.
Thank you.